Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how to tie one of my personal favorites. It's one that I came up with and I hope you have fun tying it. It's called a micro grub changer. Okay, so these are the materials you'll be needing. First, for the hook, I use ex-Fishman fly hooks, number 16 extra long shank. 2 of the chain bead eyes, I got these from Bass Pro Shops. Thread, neon green, a bobbin to hold it on, the Shailene stuff, this pearl Shailene, medium chartreuse. I got this one from Cabela's. And then some of your deer hair, which let me move this for you. It is deer body hair tan from Cabela's and Bass Pro Shops because they partner. And that's what you will need to tie your fly. Oh, one more thing. This is fly head sediment. This is what I'll be using to keep the fly on. You don't have to use it, but I prefer if you're gonna try to use these a long time. It's gonna last longer. And yeah, next I'll show you to get to tying. Okay, so once you get your materials, you're gonna take your little bitty hook and you're gonna place it inside your vise. This is a very small hook, so this bass should come and bite it because it's gonna be like a little itty bitty minnow or grub floating or gliding through the water. So what you'll need is to take your thread and you're going to wrap it or start your fly, and you will wrap it a few times around to get it going, and wrap it all the way to about the middle of the hook. Not all the way, because we're still going to use that for the other stuff in the back. Just like that. And what I didn't say is once you get your tag in, you got to cut it off and then rewrap it like that and bring your thread back to the top. Okay, now you'll take your bead chain eyes and you will place them on your hook facing outward like so, and you will do figure 8 wraps, which is put it on there, 1 between 2, 3, 4, and then you'll go to the other side and wrap it 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. So what you're gonna do for your thing is you're gonna take your thing, put it on there, you're gonna go in between the eyes, so like 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's gonna wrap around that little hole right in front of your eye of your hook, and you're gonna wrap it 4 times the other way, wrap it twice on the behind of it, and twice in the front of it, and do it twice on each side, twice like that. Now you pull your thing down, whip finish. If you don't know how to whip finish, you take your thing, place it on your hook, take it, go around it. So from your view, it's going to be like this, and it's going to go around it where it's facing you. Make a figure 4, place it, now wrap it 4 times, 4 or 5. I would do 5 just because it's not going to come off as easy. Undo your thing, hold this until it gets right there, so you can just slip it off, pull it, and cut it. Just like that. Should be a little itty bitty little thing on the bottom, which we'll get to that later. So now this is an optional. If you want to leave it here, then you can still have it. And there you go. So you have it here. So is your fly head sediment. Now you gotta be careful using this because this stuff can mess some stuff up. So what you're gonna want to do, here's a dubbing needle, which you can do it. So what you can do is you can put it in there, that way this stuff doesn't get in it. Hang on, this stuff's bubbling. Alright, so what you're gonna do is place a little dab of it on there. Make sure it doesn't get inside your eye hole on your thing. And you can use your dubbing tool to spread it to other places of the fly. Now flip it over and you're going to simply add a little glob on it, just like that. There on there. Make sure, now it's gonna get on this, so make sure you wipe it off, just because it's, so you don't want it to stay on there. And make sure you go up, just keep it in there until it dries so you can blow on it and turn it. The closer you get, the more air. Just don't let it touch your lips. Stuff does not taste good. I'll just say that. Have I ever tasted it? No, but it does not smell that good. Okay, so once you did that, you will take your thing. Well, yeah, so you're going to take your thing right here, your thread and bobbin, and you're going to start right back almost exactly where we started, but like behind the eyes of your thing. You're gonna wrap it this time until it gets to that little point, almost even with the point. Cut your tag in and go over it. Okay, so now you're gonna go back there to the very end. Now bring it all the way back. It's important. Take some of your deer hair, and you're gonna want to get like these right here, these bottom pieces, any of these. That's the ones that you're mainly gonna target. Let me get my hand out of the way for y'all guys so y'all can actually see. And you're gonna cut it to about quite a bit of length, not too much, because this is a smaller fly. Not gonna lie, it's a little small, but it's so that those bass and little perch in there, crappie, panfish, pretty much anything, will come up to and say, ooh, minnow. Sometimes that's what they feast on during the spring and winter. So what you want to do is kind of pinch it towards the middle. You're going to put one very loose wrap. And then you're going to do another, just normal little wraps. The one is so it'll keep it angled up. Now you're going to do a wrap. Pull your thing down. I like to twist my finger in it and pull, just so it's snug on it. And it's going to be one long wrap. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to roll the thing up to about 3 inches, just to keep it good on there. Now you're going to pull these back, and you're going to go wrap over them. That way they kind of come like a part of the tail with it too. Just to have a little, a little fly with it. So now once you have that, you can always trim these ends, like these little end hairs right here. Too long for you? Cut them off. You can always retie them, but some of those like too small. Why would you even retie them? So now you have like your little bush. Now this one you can even add more hair to it if you wanted to, but I just added a little bit less because of it's not the main thing that you're focusing on. So now you're going to take some of your pearl Shilene medium fluorescent chartreuse. Take, I'd say, about 1 inch, no bigger than an inch, because this is a smaller lure. You can always wrap over it if it's too much, or cut any excess stuff off of it. Some of it will peel off. This little part, you're gonna kind of want to like make a little gap so you can like cut with it, or so you can tie it on. Just make sure you don't put it there. Okay. So it's gonna be small at first, but once you get it going, it's money, dude. So it's gonna be like that. Make sure you bring your stuff back up to the eyes. And you're gonna kind of want to like take your knee and press anything against it so it holds it out of the way. Now you're gonna want to wrap it all the way around. Just those fine wraps helps it a bunch. And you're going to want to go under that last little thing that you wrapped. And you're going to want to wrap it 2, 3, 4, 5. So now you have your little itty bitty little bug. Now, that's pretty much it for that. Take your whip finish, pull it down, pull it through, pull there, figure 4. Wrap it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Undo it, there, pull it up, take out, pull easily down, and cut it all the way to the top. So now that's basically your fly is done. But if you know, hang on. Hey, one thing. If you ever have bottles like this, make sure you close it, because if not, those things will not. It'll all dry up. So now what I'm doing is I'm trimming some of this extra Shilene off. A little bit of this stuff come off. Sometimes trimming is necessary, sometimes it's not. Whatever makes you happy. Do whatever makes you happy. So if you think this is too long, cut it. If it's too short, well, if it's too short, then you can't really do anything about it. And there you go, guys. That's it. That's pretty much it. Get some hackle pliers and I'll show it to y'all. Just like that right here. My camera will focus on it. Come on. Oh, y'all can't really see it, but there you go. Just like that. If you don't want to know, it's kind of the same as this. See? Kind of the same. Just that one has a big bushier tail and this one doesn't. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching my video. And go catch some fish. Bye, guys.